Creatively. I'm excited to be here. I'm a chick with a plan. I'm trying to find me on here to make sure I've done everything I'm supposed to because, you never know. There I am, done. Now I need to make sure I can see the comments because I want you to interact with me today. So I'm going to try to watch the comments because I have some questions for you on how I'm going to make this card. We're going to work together as a team. Okay, so the 1st through the 30th of September, Stampin' Up! Has introduced Perfect Partners. That was Perfect Pairs. Oh well, Perfect Partners. So they've taken the Apple Blossom set that's in the July to December catalog, and they've added a die set. The same way with the Fresh Cut Stems. It's now Fresh Cut Flowers. The pigs, which these are adorable. The dies are so cute. There's nothing like a pig party. Today's the last day of celebration, so if you missed the hippos that are gone, the pigs are a darling alternative. The tree trimming dies added to Trimming the Tree stamp set. We have the waterfall dies and the Yeti dies. So there's 6 new dies that you can get in September that go with these. And I picked the fall one because I wanted to do some fall cards. I have some friends that own an apple orchard. And I've always loved the apples. So I did these yesterday. They're on a YouTube video of how I put these together. But this is watercolored with the pencils. So I did these yesterday. So we're going to do a different card today. First, I'll say good morning. Good morning. I had a crazy week last week. I've told you what's going on with Stampin' Up! Now let me tell you what's going on in my house. My dad turned 90. On my Facebook page and on Instagram, I've posted all kinds of fun pictures. That guy turned 90 and my sister was in town. We had lots of family events. We cooked a lot of meals. It was just busy. And you know how those busy times are. So today, it's back to reality. I'm meeting at the Wonder Basement this afternoon. So if you are a demonstrator and you're going to participate in the November events that Stampin' Up! Are having in Indy, we're going to go live today and we'll talk about that. We have Friday is an event that we're hosting at the Indiana Historical Society. It's going to be fantastic because it's the Festival of Trees and you get to see all these trees as part of your fee to take a class with us. We have some extra space so you can kind of like hang out if your room's not ready, if you've taken the class with us. So we're really excited about that. We have some really fun projects planned. It's going to be good. So that is Friday, the 12th. No. Friday the 11th. The 12th is Stampin' Up! Event, which is the Convention Center downtown. There's going to be demonstrators coming from all over. We have some coming from Montana and Michigan. It's fun. Stampin' Up! Just had an event in Salt Lake City, New Orleans last week where leaders got together. And the reason I didn't get to go is because we were celebrating Dad. I tried to get the sisters to move it to Labor Day weekend so we could do it. I said extra days, people could stay longer. They weren't having it. It had to be on his birthday, so I didn't get to go. I heard it was fantastic, and people were really excited to get together. So if you're not a demonstrator yet, you're welcome to join us. You need to join by the middle of September because of the registration for the event, but we're just really excited. And then on Sunday, we're going to Sarah Fisher's go-kart racing. We're not going to race go-karts. We're going to be above there, but that's in Speedway, Indiana. You're welcome to race karts afterwards. It's great fun. My boys love it. And then we're going to celebrate our teams. What a great job they've done the last couple of years and how fun it is to get back together. We have some awesome projects for them, but we want to spend some time celebrating, having pizza, hanging out, catching back up. So we're hoping that they can join us on Sunday. All right. Cheers, friends. Now, let's get started. Let's stamp together. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm not showing you the card that I made because I want you to help me make this one a little different. So tell me if you're here so I can ask you questions. This is the stamp set. I'm going to use this image. I used this one yesterday. I'm going to use this image today. Here's the dies. It's got all those flowers I put on my card. All these dies are in here. I'm not sure that I'm going to use any of these except for the pretty scalloped border. So it's not showing me comments. Oh, there's Carla Rowland. Oh, she wants, yeah. Is that a pole wagon with pigs? Yes, it is. Hi, Teresa. Oh, thank you. She likes my hair. It's got pink in it. You can't see the pink, but my granddaughters think it's fantastic. Okay, so these are the colors I chose. And let me show you the technique I chose. And then, again, you guys have to help me make some choices. And like I promised, I have prizes. You're on my email list. I sent out an email yesterday that said I have prizes. Soft Seafoam, Pear Pizzazz, Granny Apple, Garden Green. And I'm going to take one of my scrap little pieces. I love these little pieces. This is StampCreatively paper. Comes in real handy at my desk. Okay, I've taken shimmering white, and I have my blending brush. I'm going to go light to dark across the page. Hi, Suze. I got somebody else. I put pink in my hair because of my granddaughters. I have 6 granddaughters, and 2 of them had pink in their hair, and I was at my hairdresser. She was coloring my hair, and I was telling her about my granddaughters, and I said, they have pink in their hair. She goes, can I put pink in your hair? And I said, why not? She goes, seriously? So yeah, I'm a 61-year-old that has pink in her hair like the granddaughters. And I like it. Okay, so I'm going to do this. Hi, Sherry. We're going to get together later. I made my croutons this morning. We always eat when we're together. So I made my croutons this morning, and then I'm bringing a salad. She's bringing chips and guacamole. We always eat well. I mean, no one ever starves. So I've put a little bit, this is, again, the soft Seafoam, and I've put it in the middle of my card. This is the Pear, and I don't need to clean my brush or anything because I'm going light to dark. And I'm going to kind of go around the edges and add some Pear to it. And if you start off and kind of work your way on, then you don't get a bunch of lines. Now I'm going to go Granny Apple. It's definitely brighter. And then I'm going to darken it up with a little garden around the edges. Okay. So those are the colors that I put on here. Now I'm going to take my Memento ink. Let me close up some of these. I'm going to need the 2 of these. So I'm going to take this. I've got it in my Memento. I put in this Tim at the top. And there's my image. Can you see that? Sometimes if I zoom in too much, it gets a little blurry, and that's annoying. So I've taken my Memento and stamped it on there. I've got all those pretty shades. My grandson, Abe, the oldest, loves granny apples. So I'm always getting green apples. So I'm going to take the ink from my lid, and I'm going to go over these stems. Because I used Memento and I didn't use StazOn, I'm not going to get it too close to the edges. I just want to get the idea that I have brown stems. Okay, so I thought I could see comments. I don't know how people do it. Oh, hi, Susan. I have to keep touching it, and that's annoying me. I just want to see them and them stay. Okay, so now I'm going to take a little bit of this granny apple, and I'm going to go over my apples and just darken them a little. Okay. So darken my apples just a little bit. And again, I'm not getting it too wet or getting too close to the edge. And then I'm going to come over here to my garden green. Just going to make those a little bit different color. So I have a different color of green on here. My parents, they're requiring a little bit more attention than what they used to. And so we now have door sensors when they open a door. So my phone goes off all day long with them opening and closing doors. Who knew they opened and closed the doors that much? We did not. And my mom has memory care issues, so we have some cameras that watch them. Dude, the shenanigans of the old people. Who knew? All right, so I've changed the colors on there just a little bit by going over it just a little bit with the watercolor. Okay, so now here's where you come in. This is where I got into trouble yesterday because I've added all of these fantastic colors to this. I had to decide what cardstock I wanted to put this on. So I pulled out the colors that I used, which were these. And then I tried to decide which color I wanted. Hi, Amy. I mean, which color do you think looks best with this? There it is on the pear. There it is on the seafoam. Here it is on granny apple. And there it is on the garden green. So how do you decide which color to put it on? Does anyone have a vote of what color we should put this on? Okay, so now I've done that. I've given you those 4 colors. Now let me show you what else I had a problem with. Because then I pulled out some of our DSP. This is mint. And I didn't even put mint in there, but I kind of like it on the plaid. But that's not, that color isn't even in there. And then there's that. So do you see why how I had a problem? Which color do I put it on? Or do I layer it? Do I go with some granny apple and then put it on garden? Or can I put the pear in here? Or should I add the soft seafoam? Do you see how I can make myself crazy with this? Like trying to decide which color. So what about if I do these 2? And do this. Because this is kind of the granny apple that I did the apples, and then this is the color I used for the leaves. What do you think, friends? All right, so this is, again, stamping sometimes can be hard when you have, Stampin' Up! Gives us so many options color-wise. So let's cut this DSP. So this, if you want to know what this comes from, it's this fantastic paper pack that's called a Washington Beauty. It's got tons of beautiful colors in it. But I know how to cut DSP. There's no DSP hoarding at my house. We cut these things. I'm going to cut it 4. And then I'm going to go 5 1/4. So I have 4 by 5 1/4. And remember, I said I wanted to use this little scallop piece. Do you think I should take it across the bottom and mount it this way? What about if I did this? Like down the side. Okay, let's do that. I think I like that. Oh, now I have to decide. Oh, I think I like that side better. All right, we're going to use the Big Boss. Okay. Woo, that just took you on a ride. Hope I didn't make you sick. All right, I'm missing my top plate. 1 second here. You know, you clean up and then you're missing a piece. So I'm going to go down this side. And if you leave a comment, if you've commented or if you leave a comment, I will draw for prizes. And we'll let you know later today who wins prizes, because I have prizes. I'm super excited about them. I'm not even going to tell you what they are until you know that you're getting one. Oh, I like that. Okay, so now I have this on here. Cut this 5 1/2. Oh no, I'm gonna go 4 1/4. I'm gonna go this way because I may need to tie a ribbon around that. So I'm gonna do it this way. For some, depending on where you're watching me, this could be early for you. Oh, what do you think, friends? Should I cut this? Oh, look. It gave me beautiful things. Oh, so it doesn't just cut it out. It gives you this pretty piece. Well, would you look at that? That thing's going to be beautiful right there. I like that a lot. Okay, so now I need to, I think I'm going to tie my ribbon around the whole thing. So let's attach these and then I'll put the ribbon on. So yeah, just leave a comment and then I'll draw and I'll let you know if I'll post it on here who has prizes coming to them. And everybody likes a surprise. So probably this would have been a really good piece to use the adhesive strip had I realized that it did this. I mean, who knew? I just thought I was making a cute scallop edge. Stampin' Up's so smart. You know, now it's not just a cute scallop edge. It's a scallop edge that a piece comes out of. Little dots everywhere. Yeah, this would have been really good with that adhesive strip. Oh, that's pretty. Love it. I'm going to seal this down. And so this is, we're just kind of using greens. We haven't even used any other colors, which is crazy when you think about it. This is the soft Seafoam ribbon. So I wanted to get, so of the colors that I used with the blending brushes, I've gotten all of them on here so far, but the Pear, because here's the soft Seafoam. I always tie my ribbon on the bolt because I feel like it wastes less. Not everybody likes to do that. They cut those pieces and I watch them in the video and they just snip off a little bit and I go, oh, you threw that away. You wasted that piece. It's all right. Okay. So there's that. Is that not cute? Now I need some words. Let's see. The words in this set are... I want to use the greatest gift is a good friend. I have a good friend who helps me with my eBay stuff and does all these super cool things for me. And she's really good about sending me cards, but I'm real bad about sending them to her. So don't tell her this is coming, but I can send her a card. And maybe she'll be surprised. Where's the die? Here's the die. So I have a strip of this. I'm going to stamp it in black. The greatest gift is a good friend. And is it not? I had a lady one time at camp. This was a long time ago. Tell me that I made too many thank you notes. And she didn't have enough people to thank for things. I was like, oh my gosh. Friend, you need a little grateful heart. What the heck? I feel like I can never send enough thank you notes. There's always someone I'm grateful for something they did. And who doesn't like a pretty note in the mail? That's what I like about the paper pumpkin. Like, I make sure that I make those paper pumpkin cards, and then my goal before I get the next paper pumpkin is to send all those cards. And I really do a pretty good job. I haven't sent the sunflower ones yet, but I'm going to. Okay, so I've added this. Oh, I like it. Right there across the bottom. I'll scooch this up a little bit. Now, I have my ink right here. The Pear was the color that I didn't get back on there. Let's open this up. Take my paper and my blending brush, because it's a little bit stark white on there for me. So let's just add a little bit of that color that's still in my brush. I didn't even dip it back in the ink. That's just a little bit of color that was in my brush. So I didn't have to have it too plain. Seal this in. I'm going to see if I can make it go on one of these. It fits. Look at that. I mean, how cute is that? Okay, now look what I did. I pulled out these Faux Sea Glass, and look at the greens. This is my Pear. I'm going to get my Pear back in here with the sea glass. It's so pretty. I hope you can see it, because they're just like these little clear rocks. I think I need to untwist my glue. I don't think it's as sticky as what it needs to be. Okay, so I may be over sea glassing it, but I got a little bit carried away because I liked it. Okay, so here you are, friends. Now I'm going to show you the one I did yesterday that started it. I haven't even shown you that yet. So this is what I did yesterday. I used one of those note cards and envelopes from the tea party, and I mounted it on the black to kind of highlight it. I didn't mount this on anything. I could have put another piece of color behind there, but I didn't. So those are the two things I did. So far with this pretty apple set, I have this, and I have this. Thanks so much for participating. I'll put all your names in a hat and draw, and I'll be sending out prizes. Thanks again for taking the time to join me. I hope you have a great Wednesday. I plan on it. All right, friends. Thanks again. Have a great day. Bye.